Hey guys, I'm the M Factor here. This is my very first video. Many of you might be wondering, what the hell is this clown doing in a mask like this? And I just wanted to basically let you know that yes, I am going to conceal my identity for a first little bit, but I do have an interesting story, and this is my very first journey in an Airbnb setting. And I have been watching Sean from Airbnb Automated, and I've watched a lot of his videos. So last month I went out and started to talk to some property managers, and this was in the middle of May. By the beginning of June, I had gone out and actually solidified 2 units, spent a bunch of money, and started to do Airbnb arbitrage. I don't know how this is going to work out. I watched a bunch of videos from Sean on Airbnb arbitrage, and I think it can work really quite well. And that's why I'm doing this video in my garage and just concealing my identity, because I don't know how this is going to work out. And I'm a bit of a gambler, so what the hell? So therefore, my name is the N Factor, and I'm coming to you with my journey. And it literally started in the middle of May, and I signed my first lease for June 1st and my second lease for July 1st, which July 1st is in about 2 weeks. So a few things. It didn't take me very long to find a property manager that would allow me to Airbnb a suite, and I got him to actually give me 2 suites. He wants to give me another 2 suites by October in another place in my city, which I will also keep confidential for right now. But I wanted to run into a few things just to kind of get, show you what I did. So I went out there and I probably blew about 8 grand. 4 grand per suite was my cost. Canadian. And so I will tell you that I'm in Canada and I'm trying this in Canada. And going forward, I don't know if it's going to be a really good thing, but and on top of that, I had a vacation on the first week of June. So I was out of town for the first week of June. We ordered a bunch of stuff, and we actually didn't get the place listed until about the 14th of June. Now, this is really interesting. So, couple of things that I ran into, which was we actually managed to sell out all of the nights using Sean's pricing strategy, which was kind of to go high and then kind of drop the price. But I also had a 20% discount for the first 3 people that booked. And I managed to break even being out of town for the first couple of weeks. So I managed to break even at least on the first month, which was great. And now I'm really trying to make money in the second month and the third month. And I've already ordered pretty much all my stuff for the next suite. And over the next couple of weekends, I'm going to be building some stuff. And once I've built all my stuff, I'm going to go in there, furnish it, list it, and go from there. Couple things. One, I just modified my listing on Airbnb and it disappeared. So now Airbnb assures me that it's actually being listed, but I can't find it anywhere, and my views haven't gone up for the past 6 hours. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've done my final edits tonight. I'm going to see in the morning to see if it's listed there, and we'll see what happens. So it's a good idea before you actually post your listing to make sure that you're not going to mess around with the title, and make sure that you don't mess around with the cover photo, because those 2 things may kick you out of Airbnb for a while. And all I did was I talked to support, and they couldn't really figure it out. They just said it could be up to 6 hours before it updates on Airbnb. Great. I'm also trying another thing called short-term stays. I'm going to see if that works out really well. I'm going to combine the 2 calendars. They list on Expedia. They list on a bunch of other sites, and we can kind of cross mingle the calendars, and we're going to see how that works, and VRBO and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that. I do want to share one more story. When I first did this, I thought, oh my God, what did I do? I don't know if I blew up the family for a lease. I do have a family. I don't know if I blew up the family for a lease for the next, 12 months. And I did it twice. So, but the very first month when I got my 3 bookings, which basically broke me even, I felt pretty good. And now the guests are pretty happy and everything's fine. So I think it's good to go. We're going to see what happens next month when I bring on my other listing. And there seems to be quite a few listings in this building. So I don't know if I'm going to actually make money at this, or if I'm going to break even, or what have you. But we're going to see how it goes. That's all I got really for now. I just would like to see if you guys feel that this video is something that this content is something that you're going to learn from. That's great. I am starting this process from day one. So, and I'm in a fairly competitive wholesale city in Canada. So if it will work here, it'll probably work anywhere. And I don't know how long this arbitrage is going to work. I have my theories. If you do feel that this content is great, please, hit the subscribe button. Please put some comments below. I'd be happy to share my insights as much as I can. This is my first video, so it's pretty unprofessional, and I am babbling all over the place, but I'm going to try and give you some great snippets as to what my initial experiences are. My vomit experiences, that was, I felt like puking actually the day I listed it, and I didn't really get anything right off the bat. And then we got a few bookings, so I kind of felt better, but I really don't know how this is all going to turn out, and that's the risk. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to upload it now and hit subscribe. And I'm also, in our next video, going to show you some of the technological stuff that I bought for this unit to make sure that there's no parties, there's no problems self-checking in, and how I got these things rolling, and the trials and tribulations that I had to put this thing together. Talk to you soon. The M Factor out for now.